So, thank you so much for joining me. It is awesome to be with you guys as always. One of the challenges of the pandemic has been not being able to do events and not getting out to see people the way I love to do so. But this is one of the next best things is being able to connect with folks on Facebook and YouTube and things like that. So, thank you so much for joining me. Everything's connected. I can feel your energy. And so let's go ahead and let's start by closing our eyes. Take a deep breath in and hold it and let it go. Now, just breathing comfortably with your eyes closed, go ahead and feel your feet on the floor or whatever part of you is connected to something. Allow yourself to feel that connection. Allow yourself to feel centered and grounded. Allowing yourself to be right here, right now, as present as possible, so as to receive maximum benefit from this hour. Now, just breathing comfortably and just allow yourself to see how you're doing right now. Just take a moment to check in with yourself. Something we don't do often enough. You rate yourself on a scale of 0 to 10, just in terms of how you're doing overall. Maybe you want to check in and see how you're feeling in terms of how you're doing professionally. How's your business doing? And notice where there might be some discomfort. And just ask yourself, what would it take for you to be thriving more? What would it take for you to be more successful? What would your ideal business look like? Go ahead and imagine yourself having your ideal business. What does that look like? Do you see yourself in different places? Maybe you're on some tropical beach on your laptop running your business, going on your computer and looking at your online bank statement. Maybe you see yourself at the coffee shop meeting with clients or collaborators. Just imagining your ideal success. And again, following your breath through your body, notice what's going on in there. And notice where there might be some tension, some discomfort, some fears, some doubts. Notice what thoughts, beliefs, and memories might be coming up as to why you couldn't or shouldn't be having this kind of ideal situation. Just allowing yourself to be aware of what's going on in there. Notice what feels important, what feels relevant. Take a deep breath. Open your eyes. Let's get into this. So, even though I might have some doubts, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I might have some doubts, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though I might have some doubts about my business, some doubts about what's possible for me, some doubts about me being more successful, even though I have these doubts, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, and maybe anyone else involved, because I choose to be that free. All these business doubts, all these doubts about my possible success, all these doubts about what's possible for me, especially right now, especially during this current pandemic. Some things just seem so much harder. And I have some doubts about what's possible. I have doubts about what I can do. And I'm trying to run my business, but no one's buying my services. Just no one's buying anything at this time. That's what part of my programming says. And I choose to be open to the possibility that it's just not so. There are people who are doing just fine right now. So why not me? All these reasons, why not me? All these reasons why I couldn't or shouldn't be more successful right now. All these doubts and fears. And it's not because I'm bad or stupid. Maybe I've been watching the news too much. Or maybe I've been hanging out with other entrepreneurs who are also scared. And we're all confirming for each other how hard times are. Oh, you're not doing great right now? Yeah, me too. I'm not doing great either. And while that feels very safe, I choose to shift that. I choose to change my mindset. I choose to find some more hope. Because there is hope to be had. And I'm clearing what blocks hope. Clearing these doubts at a cellular level. Clearing them all the way back through my past. Back through all the times in my life where I was taught to feel doubt. Especially where I was taught to expect the worst. And the people teaching me were doing the best they could. They thought they were preparing me for tough times. But a lot of times, focusing on these thoughts just creates more tough times. So I choose to have a more hopeful energy. I'm allowing myself to have a more hopeful mindset. I choose to have more positive expectation. As I open myself up for even greater success, in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And go ahead, close your eyes again. Go inside and allow yourself to be aware of what's going on in there. Notice what other thoughts or feelings might be coming up. And so when you think about having more success as an entrepreneur, what kind of things are coming up? Hopefully, we've already cleared out some of those, but allow me share with me what are some of the other things that are coming up for folks. And go ahead, everyone, go ahead and keep tapping while we're talking here. Just go ahead and use this time. If you've followed my work at all, you know that I recommend for folks to tap every day as your energy hygiene, allowing yourself to keep clearing stress out. And as long as we're here together, focused on tapping, go ahead and take advantage of this whole hour to be clearing away stress, even if we're not tapping on anything specific at the moment, just allowing yourself to be clearing whatever stress might be there. Okay. All right. A lot of good stuff here. Try to get it where I can get all the comments coming in the right place. So why is it so hard? I don't have the drive required. Yes, you do, Tessa. You just also have the brake on. Not because, just because of old programming. Afraid I can't handle the success. Yeah, Danielle, that's fear of success is far more prevalent than fear of failure, but we just don't recognize it as such. Doubt that I have what it takes. Imposter syndrome, same kind of idea. Uh, Okay. All right, everybody close your eyes again. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Just go inside and feel all that stuff that's going on. Just follow your breath through your body. Allow yourself to be aware of what you feel physically and what you feel emotionally. And think about these fears about how hard it is. In fact, just say, it's too hard to succeed. Just let that rattle around inside and notice on a scale of 0 to 10 how true that feels. Allow yourself to be aware of what it is for you that makes it so hard. The feeling that you don't have what it takes, that you're an imposter, you just can't find the clients. The marketing is too hard. Notice what thoughts, beliefs, and memories contribute to that. Take a deep breath, open your eyes. Just clear that crap out. Even though it's too hard to succeed as an entrepreneur, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though it is so hard to succeed, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though it is so hard to succeed, there's so much work, and I just don't have what it takes. I'm just not good enough to succeed. And even though it is so hard to succeed, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, and maybe anyone else who contributes to these fears. It's just so hard to succeed. It's too hard. It's too hard for me. I just don't have what it takes. All this fear that I don't have what it takes. And part of me might say, it's not just a fear. It's a reality. I have evidence showing that I can't do it. But that's not true. I may have evidence that I haven't been able to do it yet. But I could have said the same thing when I was a baby learning to walk. Stood up, fell down. Stood up, took a step and fell down. And I never looked up at my parents and said, I just don't have what it takes. I just wasn't there yet. I have what it takes. I've accomplished all kinds of things. And I'm clearing the doubts. Maybe part of me doesn't feel I'm motivated enough. I just don't have enough drive. I choose to be open to the possibility. I've got more than enough drive. I just also have my foot on the brake. Not because I'm bad or stupid, but because part of me doesn't feel safe moving forward. Where I'm at seems familiar. It might not be ideal. Worrying about where the clients are going to come from. Worrying about where the money's going to come from. But worrying about these things feels familiar. And part of me likes familiar. And so at some level, I keep recreating it. Time to knock that off. I choose to feel really comfortable with success. And it's possible for me. And I can handle it. And maybe part of me says, it's uncomfortable not having enough clients. But it would even be harder to have too many clients. So I feel better safe than sorry. And I only attract just enough, or maybe not even enough, because that feels safer than too many. It's not because I'm bad or stupid. It's because I've been taught to do that. I am brilliantly creating the business I think I can handle. I choose to clear the fears and doubts. Like this doubt about having what it takes. And this fear that I'm an imposter. That's a misunderstanding. The scared, fearful part of me, the one limiting my success, that's the imposter. Success is my birthright. I've succeeded at lots of things throughout my life. But my programming doesn't allow me to see those things. It feels safer to doubt that it feels safer to doubt myself. And so then I start telling myself, give up on this whole entrepreneur thing. It's not safe. You need to get a real 9-to-5 job with a safe business. But what the heck is that? At every level, it's the same thing. A company has services or products to sell and needs to find buyers. Just because a business is larger doesn't mean it's more secure. And plenty of big so-called secure businesses no longer exist. And that's not to feel more scared about. I'm just clearing up this confusion that I don't have security on my own. Because I create my success. It is not secure depending on a bigger business. And I have just as much opportunity for success. I have greater freedom for success. So I'm clearing the doubts and fears. The opportunities are there. The clients and customers are out there. I'm just not letting them see me as much as I need to. All this fear of being seen, all this fear of being seen at a bigger level. Because some people might criticize me. And the more I'm seen, the bigger the chance of being criticized. If I only let a few people see me, the criticism will be so small that I can handle it. It certainly cuts into my profit margin. But that's a price that part of me has been willing to pay. And I'm clearing up the confusion. And I'm clearing up the fear. Because any successful business has some critics. And they just go on succeeding anyway. And I can handle that. I can handle the criticism. All this fear. All this fear that there won't be enough customers. All this fear that there won't be enough money. There is plenty of money and people out there. And I'm allowing them to see me. And I'm drawing them to me. Instead of pushing them away. The extent to which I'm not having the success that I want is the extent to which I'm resisting it. Not because I'm bad or stupid, but because I have all this programming telling me why it's not safe, why I can't do it. And the funny thing about human beings, we love to be right. So if something has convinced me that I'm not going to make it, I am brilliantly going to prove that. And I choose to knock that off. There are so many reasons why I can succeed. So many reasons why I should succeed. So many possibilities for me to succeed. And so much service that I can provide. I can do so much more good. And I can handle all the different consequences, including making more money. Handling all that money is a tough job. But hey, someone's got to do it. So why not me? And I'm clearing up all the answers to that question. All these reasons, why not me? All these old ideas about why I don't have what it takes. Those are misunderstandings. I have what it takes to do what it takes. And I'm releasing any remaining doubts, releasing those all the way back through my past. Clearing that stuff away. So I can rediscover the real me. The me that learned how to walk. The me that learned how to talk. The me that has successfully learned all kinds of things. There's unlimited abundance out there. There's more than enough for me. And I'm clearing my resistance. It's safe for me to succeed. And And I'm allowing myself to know that I've got what it takes in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Go inside and check in again and notice what's going on in there. And just share with me what thoughts or feelings are coming up. Excellent. Go ahead and keep tapping while folks are doing this. Fear of success not lasting. Something will get in the way of my success. Yes. We tend to get in the way of our success more times than ever. It's us. Yeah, don't be afraid of the critics. No point in being afraid of the critics because they're going to be there anyway. So let them deal with what's going on for them. Yeah, the fate to fail. Because we love to be right. And if we have this belief that, oh, I'm fated to fail, then every time we fail, it's like, oh, that sucks. But yay, I'm right. And we consider that a success. You know, if I have been convinced that I'm fated to fail, every time I fail, I've actually succeeded. So we want to keep tapping through that and clear that. Yeah, the starving artist. And we manifest, the outside world reflects what's going on inside. So definitely, Cheryl, look at whatever parts of you might say, whatever parts of you might be balking at the price as well. When you allow yourself to be able to say, yes, this is totally worth it. This artwork is a bargain at what I'm charging. You will draw people to you that are like, oh yeah, I have to have that. Definitely at that price. Yeah. So, and Kirsten, in terms of the time off, yes, and the only reason that companies are able to pay for time off is because they allow the profits that pay for that. And again, you can do that at just a smaller scale because you only have to cover yourself. So it's allowing that mindset of, because the company is at that mindset of, we make enough money that we can provide for sick leave. And it's allowing yourself to get into that mindset of, I can work enough and I can allow enough profit in my business to allow personal sick leave. And as entrepreneurs, we're able to do more self-care than people at jobs where you have to show up the rest of the time. When you're feeling well, you have to be there 9 to 5 or whatever the hours are. As entrepreneurs, We can come in and work for a few hours and then take a mental health break for an hour or two or whatever, or the rest of the day. And so you can actually be uh, healthier in a lot of different ways and allow yourself to have the mindset of, yes, I create enough success that I can take whatever breaks. A lot of companies also have paid vacation. As an entrepreneur, pay yourself for vacation. So it's getting out of that mindset that I need someone else to do this for me. And we get stuck in that because of all this old program. It's like, oh, a big company will take care of you. Well, there are plenty of people who have been laid off or have worked at companies that no longer exist. And it's like, wait a minute, I was guaranteed this. We are the only ones who can guarantee our own success. We're the only ones who can, because we can keep creating that success, and it's available as we allow ourselves to continue clearing the blocks and allowing that to happen. Awesome, Farrell. Online success, yeah. And it's wherever those different areas are where we say, "Oh, I can't succeed online, or I can't do this or that," and allowing ourselves to look at that. And it's like, even though I can't believe I can do this, all these beliefs, all these beliefs. There are a couple more things that I wanted to. It's too much competition. There is no competition. You are only competing with your old self. Unless you are in a sporting activity and there is only one team can win out of two in a championship, then competition is one of those things that we tell ourselves gets in the way. There are plenty of other people out there doing tapping videos, and I'll talk to people who want to do tapping videos, and I'm like, please do them. There's over 7 billion people on the planet, and then I collaborate with them. We're collaborators, not competitors. But that's a mind shift, and allowing yourself to just keep tapping through. Oh, this belief that it's competition, all this belief that it's competition, and okay, so I've succeeded in real life, but not online. Online isn't real life. And that's a mind shift. Allowing yourself to look at that. Why do I see this as different? Why do I think that I can't succeed there? So close your eyes, take a deep breath. And Aniko, yeah, they feeling tired is one of the reactions that a lot of people feel when tapping. It could be, wow, that was a workout and now I'm exhausted after tapping through some stuff. And sometimes it's just resistance, part of us saying, oh, this is going to create change. I need to go to sleep now and miss the rest of this. So there's a couple of different possibilities of that. But don't worry about it. So with your eyes closed, and allow yourself to, again, be aware of the fears that come up, the fear that I can't succeed, the fear that it won't last, the fear that there's not enough, and the fear that I'll be criticized, whatever those fears that are still coming up. Just noticing what you feel in your body. Notice what beliefs, memories, thoughts might be coming up as to why you need to have this belief about why you can succeed. What would be possible if this belief wasn't true? Because it's not true for a lot of other people. Other people are finding the customers, other people are allowing themselves to not only have the success that they have last, but allowing themselves to have it increase. And why not you? Just allowing yourself to be aware of what's going on there. Take another deep breath, open your eyes. Even though I have these business fears, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I have these fears about my business, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I have these fears about my business, all these fears that any success that I might have can't last. All these different fears. And even though I have these fears about my business, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, and maybe anyone else involved. All these fears about my success, all these fears about my business, all these fears that I can't reach the level that I want. And all these fears that if I did, it wouldn't be sustainable. All this fear that any abundance that I find is going to somehow run out. The money's just going to dry up. And maybe part of me says, that's my experience. I had the money and it dried up. But the money showed up in the first place. Because before I had this money, I didn't have it. And then it showed up. And I didn't have customers or clients before. But some showed up. And it might feel like they've all dried up. But if I attracted them once, I can do it again. And again. And again. And at even bigger levels. Maybe I felt I was attracting too many customers. And so I slowed myself down. And I was just trying to protect myself. All this fear that a black hole is swallowing my business. I choose to be open to the possibility that I created that black hole. Because I was afraid of having more success. Or maybe I'm not enjoying my business as much as I thought. And there's something else that would be better for me to do. Maybe I'm just giving myself a pink slip. And I'm clearing these fears, clearing these blocks, because it's an abundant universe. And I have what it takes to do what it takes. And there's enough money out there for me to be able to afford sick leave. Of course, even better would be to not get sick. Choose to any need to get sick. But if a company can afford sick leave, so can my company. I'm just the head of a company. My company can afford sick leave. My company can afford a really big Christmas bonus and all kinds of other perks. These things are possible. I'm clearing any stuff that might limit that. Part of me might be insisting on this. All this need to insist it has to be bad. I love and appreciate the part of me that does that, because I'm just trying to protect myself based on old programming about why it wouldn't be safe to have a more successful business, about how I couldn't handle a more successful business. I'm clearing up these misconceptions. Other people are out there succeeding. Other people are finding customers and clients. Why not me? I'm clearing all the reasons. Clearing what limits my confidence. Clearing all this fear of being more confident. Because I have that confidence inside. Part of me knows I have what it takes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting here tapping on my face right now. I'm here because I know it's possible. Part of me knows I have what it takes. And I'm clearing the blocks. Clearing them from every fiber of my being. And rediscovering my confidence in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. And go ahead and check in with yourself and notice what's going on in there. Allow yourself to be aware of the different thoughts and ideas. Allow yourself to be aware of how much more confident you might be allowing yourself to feel. Just be aware of what's going on in there. Open your eyes. There's only so much I can do in a general way on these. I want to let you guys know that I am going to do a what's called an entrepreneur sprint an intensive group coaching program for the next um, over the next 2 months through November and December. I'm going to put that in the chat there. And so this is going to be a program where we'll meet every week for 2 hours, and I'm only going to work with 10 folks. So this will be a chance for me to work intensely with 10 individuals on the blocks to entrepreneurial success. And we'll be covering the same kind of topics about money blocks and overwhelm, fears of success, fears of being seen, all those different things that block us from being more successful as entrepreneurs. So in the small group coaching format, I'll be able to work individually with each person. But the great thing is that because entrepreneurs share so many of the same issues, when I'm working with someone else, you'll still be getting a lot of benefit from what's going on. In fact, you may not even be aware that that was something that you needed. So you'll be clearing your blocks to success along with each of the people that I'm tapping with. So so that's called the Entrepreneur Sprint 2020, and the link is there. And if you sign up right now during this call, then you also get 4 hours of Money Magnet Mindset. So there's some recordings of me working through money blocks with a lot of folks, and there's 4 hours of that you get if you sign up for this program now. So there's the link there. Posting that again in there. And you can also find that on my website under programs. You'll see Entrepreneur Sprint 2020. So I hope you'll join me for that. But now let's get back to the fun. So let's do one more quick round. I choose to have incredible success. And I choose to love and accept myself. I choose to have incredible success. And I choose to love and honor myself. I choose to have incredible success. Even greater than what I've imagined in the past. Because there are people out there totally kicking butt as an entrepreneur. Why not me? So I choose to be really successful. And I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe anyone else involved. I choose to really be successful. I choose to kick butt as an entrepreneur. I choose to attract plenty of clients. And I choose to provide awesome service so that they just keep referring me. And I can handle that. And part of me might say, oh no, that would be too much. I'd be completely overwhelmed. I'd have no time for anything but business. Better to have too little business than too much. And I choose to clear that up. Because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the boss of my business. I get to set my hours. I get to close up shop when I want to. I can put people on a waiting list. I get to decide on my priorities. I get to decide how much business I can handle. And I get to decide when I go home, even if that means just moving from one room to another. My customers don't own me. I'm running my business. And I can set boundaries. And I can say no when it's appropriate. And I can refer people to my collaborators because I don't have competitors. These are the people who can take the clients that I can't handle. Because my cup runneth over. And I'm clearing all the blocks to that. I'm allowing greater and greater success in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And as I generally like to do, let's close out with some guided imagery. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take, take a deep breath in and hold it. And let it go as you allow yourself to get comfortable. Take another deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. A third deep breath in and hold it. And let it go. Now just breathing comfortably with your eyes closed. Breathing comfortably, and just imagine that with each breath you take in, you breathe in relaxation and positive energy. Go ahead and imagine a healing light of whatever color you like surrounding your body, so that with each breath you take in, your lungs comfortably draw in that healing light, allowing it to flow through every muscle, nerve, fiber, tissue, cell, and atom of your body. Imagine a healing shower flowing down, crystal clear water that's a perfect temperature as it flows over the top of your head, soothing and relaxing your scalp, washing away fear, doubt, anxiety, washing away anger, sadness, guilt, shame, washing away pain, frustration, disappointment, embarrassment, washing these away to reveal the light that you truly are. This unique expression of divine light and love, and allowing more and more of that light to be revealed as that healing shower flows over your forehead, relaxing the muscles in your face, flowing down over the back of your head, your neck, your shoulders, washing away tension, leaving your shoulders calm, comfortable, and relaxed. Healing shower flowing down your arms, all the way down over your fingertips, down over your chest and your stomach, soothing and relaxing, healing and cleansing, and allowing yourself to remain comfortably in whatever position you choose. Allow that healing shower to flow down over your upper and lower back. And as your torso relaxes, your internal organs comfortably do whatever they need to do to achieve and maintain your optimal level of health and well being in body, mind, and spirit. As that healing shower continues down over your body, down over your hips and your thighs, over your knees, down your lower legs, through your ankles, into your feet. And finally, that relaxation flows over your toes as you allow yourself to relax twice as much, going at least twice as deep with each number as I count backwards: 5, drifting down to 4, floating down to 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. Deeper, deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. And in this calm, comfortable state of mind and body, go ahead and imagine yourself in one of the most beautiful places you've ever been. Some place where you allow yourself to be present to beauty and magnificence and abundance. Allowing yourself to be aware of how much abundance there really is. Maybe you're at the beach looking out over a vast ocean, or in the mountains, or looking up at a sky filled with stars, and just allow yourself to be aware how abundant this world is. There is more than enough. And you can imagine other people there, and there's still more than enough for you and the others. There's more than enough for you and over 7 billion other people. And the sun rises every day, and the stars are always there. The abundance continues to be there. And you might imagine yourself out in some beautiful place on a sunny day, and then some clouds come in and the clouds cover up the sun. But you know that the sun is still there, and that cloud will pass. And so those times when clients seem to be hard to find, a cloud is passing over the sun. Allow yourself to know that the warmth is still there. Of all these clouds, this too shall pass. And the sun is still there. Abundance is still there. The clients are still there. And allow yourself to be open, allowing yourself to be more and more open, allowing yourself to say yes to this abundance. Because you deserve it and it benefits others. Your success is a win-win situation. It helps others for you to allow greater success. So allowing yourself to say yes in a much bigger, broader way to success, and feeling that yes in every fiber of your being. Let's go even deeper now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 is deep sleep. In a moment, I'll count you back up from 0 up to 5. 5 will be wide awake, alert, focused, and energetic, feeling much better than before. Feeling much more confident in the abundance of this world, much more confident that it is there for you. Allowing that confidence to grow with each breath you take, because every time you inhale, the universe delivers oxygen. You consistently are delivered what you need. And you can block it by holding your breath, but you don't need to. So allow yourself to take a deep breath and recognize that the abundance is always there. It will keep being there. And you can allow more and more. Tonight, when you choose to go to sleep, don't be surprised when you fall asleep quickly, soundly, deeply, and sleep very well through the night. During the night, you'll dream. The more you dream, the stronger you become. I'm going to ask your unconscious mind to allow at least one of your dreams to be a very healing dream. Continuing this healing process in body, mind, and spirit, so that in the morning, at the time you've chosen to wake up, you wake up easily, feeling refreshed, energetic, and ready to start the day, again, powerfully moving forward into that ever more joyful experience of an ever greater abundance of health, wealth, happiness, and love, which are your birthright and which benefit others. Now go back down to 0, which is always deep sleep. allowing your mind, body, and spirit to digest all these positive thoughts and images, taking them in at a very deep level so that these positive changes occur easily, effortlessly, and naturally. Coming up to one, feeling physically relaxed. Two, feeling emotionally calm and confident. Three, health and well being, enthusiasm, love, joy, and gratitude flowing through every muscle, nerve, fiber, tissue, cell, and atom of your body. Four, becoming more and more alert and aware of your surroundings. And five is eyes open, wide awake. One, two, three, four, five, eyes open, wide awake. One, two, three, four, five, eyes open, wide awake. And welcome back. And thank you so much for joining me for this. I've had a blast doing this, and I hope you have too. I hope you're feeling a lot more open to experiencing more success. If you'd like to go further, I encourage you to join me for the Entrepreneur Sprint. Again, there's only 10 openings, so first come, first served. I will, because I've had you tapping and with your eyes closed instead of being able to go and sign up right now, I'll keep open the bonus of the money magnet mindset. And as some of you have done some money magnet mindset before, these are recordings that only a few people have heard, the people who were on those calls at that time, some time ago. So I will leave that open for the next hour. And there's also an early bird special right now. You can save $500 signing up in the next couple of days. So I hope you join me for that, and I'll put the link again. The link is there in the comments. I'll put it there again. So I look forward to tapping with you again soon, and have a great rest of your day, and go out and allow yourself that greater success, because it benefits so many other people. The more you allow yourself to succeed, the more people you serve, and that makes the world a better place. So thanks for doing that. All right. God bless. Love you guys. Take care.